Out here this morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. Went to work already to help everybody out. I don't gotta be back for a little bit. Uh, I want to talk to y'all about something. Like no jokes. Normally we get on here, we troll each other, we joke around. But I want to talk to y'all about don't just be alive, be living. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to live. I know a lot of people. I need y'all to comprehend something though. If you're in a place in your life where you're just alive and you're not living, you wasting time. You wasting time for real, for real. You gotta really understand what it's all about. I had a person come and speak to me. He was really wholeheartedly like, "Hey Carter, what is your plan?" I said, "Man, I want to be the male Oprah Winfrey." He was like, "What you mean?" I said, I want to build my podcast to a level of, you know, where people just can just come and just be themselves." He said, "Did you get the equipment?" I said, "Yeah, I bought some, but I lost some pieces." He said, "Did you reinvest in yourself?" I said, "Nah, not yet." He said, "All right, well, don't tell me about something you want to do when you haven't taken the steps to make it happen." So today I will be ordering the stuff I need for the podcast channel, which I need to type in Carter the Boss. I'm sorry, the Carter Podcast. I need to type that in, go over there and subscribe and everything. We're going to be over there. We're going to be on this page too. I'm going to buy another phone, just a phone, just so I can be on both channels at one time. Um, he asked me why do I like this. I like entertaining. I like entertainment. I like being the person that people look at and say he's making power moves. Um, I remember when I first had an idea for music, I went and I created, you know, well, let me take it back. I was on a different label at the time, right? I had already my label in my head. I already had it wrote down, but I didn't have the paperwork for it. And I went and I joined a group. I joined another label, and we decided that we was gonna be the biggest label that the South ever saw, right? Um, Hold on, let me put the poll question up. Or so I decided that I was gonna be like one of the biggest to ever do it, right? As you go on, people don't understand. Like, I don't care if you're in marketing, I don't care if you're in business, whatever you're doing, right? You gotta have a plan while you're alive, right? Don't just be living. Hello, how you doing? Don't just be living. Live, right? You ever notice, like, when we're doing stuff, like when we're building something from the ground up, right? When we're building it, nobody's around. But as soon as we hit that mark, everybody's around. Everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to be a part of it, and you have to really function and focus on how you make things and people feel at that moment, right? I decided that Envibe Clothing was going to be my clothing brand. How you doing? Good morning. Bless up. So I created shirts after shirts after shirts, but I didn't know how to market it, right? So I had Thug Mob Empire, which is my record company. I have Envibe Clothing. I have the podcast. I have all these things. But I didn't realize that I was treating each one as an entity of its own instead of the whole empire. You know what I'm saying? So now people say, man, you work a lot. You're doing this, you're doing that. You're all over the place. I had to slow down. And one thing in my new position at work that's taught me about life is that I really need to write down step by step what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? And Hot Wayne, what up? And a lot of people, when you write it down, you got to put it from what's the most important to what's the least important to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing I've been taking. You know what I'm saying? Me having a record company was definitely a needed for me to be able to release music when I felt like it. I was on a label where people, they would tell me when to release. Oh, we can't release it now because of this. We can't release it because of that. Thank you, brother. But when you own your own stuff, you can release and do what you want when you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just released a new song the other day, and I just release it whenever I feel like it now. Nobody tells me how to do it. So what was the next phase? I needed to brand myself. So I went downtown, got a miscellaneous name, paid for the paperwork. Boom, I own it. I say, okay, now I got my clothing brand. Let me write the name of it. Let me write what it stands for. I got Envibe Clothing. My vision's beyond emotion. Boom, paperwork. Oh, the Carter Podcast, da-da-da. Boom, paperwork. All three things, the most important thing was paperwork. If you come up with an idea, don't tell anybody else about your idea until you get paperwork. Somebody will steal your idea. Paperwork. That's what I mean by don't just be living, live. You got an idea, your paperwork is good for 10 years. Every 10 years, you got to go and just redo it so nobody can steal it from you. Every 10 years, right? Paperwork. If nobody helped you build it from the ground up, Drake said it best. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. That's what that means. If I'm doing it on my own, I'm going to reap the benefits on my own. A lot of people going to hate you. It's okay. They hated Jesus Christ, and look how great he turned out. You got to stop worrying about other people's approval. I've created numerous brands for people, names. I've given them, here, I created this for you. Here, this is not mine. This is yours. Go downtown and register it. Yes, did I create a lot of names and stuff? Absolutely. But did I hand it? Here you go. I want you to shine. If I have something, I want you to have it too. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about it is, if you do your own research, understand what you're doing, build it around what's popping now. So like the big thing is the skateboard kids. You know what I'm saying? Elsewhere, what's good? What's popping? Elsewhere, the skateboard kid brand is in. So if you get a shirt, put a skateboard on it, write something fly on it, sell it for like $7. Remember, you always got to make back something. So let's say your shirt cost $5, but the material cost another $3. That's $8, right? So you got to get the shirt and that money back. So $10 a shirt is not a bad look. You know what I'm saying? Woke up before my alarm and ready to get my day knocked out. That's what I'm talking about. Bless up. Wake up before the alarm. You heard? Yeah, I'm good. I'm blessed, y'all. I'm highly favored. So for me, having my own clothing brand, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love knowing that I can wear what I want to wear, except when I'm going to work. I can't wear it then. I got to wear what they want. But normally, I'm my own marketing tool. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing great. I woke up this morning, different vibe, different energy, negative vibes. I prayed it out the window, and now I'm just, you know what? I'm good to go. I'm definitely on a whole different page, for sure. How you doing? Blessed. I hope you blessed this morning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm moving different, and I know a lot of people have been judgmental of me lately, and it's cool. And how do you start doing clothing brand? Okay, well, let me help you out. So 9 times out of 10, oh, hold on, y'all, something happened. Bad, I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Oh, it's my. So this is how you do it. Go buy you a Cricut machine, right? Buy you a Cricut. Just get the Cricut 1, whatever. They come in 3, 4, they big. Get you a Cricut machine. Go buy you some vinyl, right? You're going to probably spend about, if you get on OfferUp, I don't know if y'all know what OfferUp is, but if you get on like these websites, they got them for cheap right now, right? You can get one for like 40, 50 bucks, Cricut machine. Teach yourself how to do it. Watch the YouTube videos. Go downtown. Come up with a good name. That's the thing. That's the key. A good name can sell anything. You know, you heard of Dolce & Gabbana, you heard of Gucci, Prada, all that, right? But a good name and a good price is things that'll keep you in business. Then invest in you a little press. They got the little press machine, the heat press. You know what I'm saying? Get you a good little heat presser. They got the portable ones where you can, those ones kind of like, they good, but they not like good. Like, they good for the moment, but you need the heat press where you pull it down and so it get in there. Make you about 10 shirts or whatever, right? Go online. Start promoting yourself. Start promoting. You're your own best promoter. Brand like nobody else's business. Like, let that be the first thing you think about other than God when you wake up in the morning. Yo, I got to get my brand up. You create a whole page dedicated just to your brand. No personal business. None of this going on trip. Well, when you go on trips, have your brand on, right? Have little kids, put your shirt on, take a picture, upload it. Keep going. They're going to say pricing range. Right? So let's say you do $10 for a shirt from, let's say, medium, small to large. You do $10 a shirt. Anything past that, you got to remember, you're going to pay more, you got to charge more. So from anything from a 2X on up, add that $5 surcharge on it. Once you get the 5X, 6X, add another 5. That shirt now went from $10 to a $25 shirt. You feel me? So it's a little different. See how you went from making no bread to making about $400 or $500 in a week, sometimes in a day. If your hustle is good, you gotta have that hustle mentality. Like think about how you spend time and hours on a video game. Are you out there playing basketball or football? Or you just doing nothing with your day? Now take that same energy and put it into something that's gonna make you some generational wealth. And you're gonna have moments where it's gonna slow down. People are gonna be like, nah, I ain't got the bread right now. You don't drop your price to suit the slowdown. Nah, you believe in your market. Get you an account, Instagram, get on X, aka Twitter. Facebook really don't do it like that. That's why I don't got it. TikTok, all these social media outlets. Get on YouTube, make you a little video like you just rocking your stuff. And then hit them with a link, send the cash app, whatever you're gonna do to get the money. But always remember this, send your product out in a reasonable time. If you gotta ship it out, charge the shipping cost. You shouldn't come out of pocket for the shipping cost. Charge. If the shipping cost is gonna be $7, you make sure you take that $7, 10 plus 7, $17. You gotta pay for shipping. You heard? But make sure your brand is worthy. Like, I do jumpsuits, like the whole warm-up suit. I did the top and the bottom. I was selling them for 35 a watt. You know what I'm saying? And people was like, okay, boom, I sent it. I was overnighting it. You know what I'm saying? I overnighted. Like, now it all depends where it's at. Like, my father, he in New York, so he got his stuff like in 3 days. Like, I wasn't overnighting that. It's just too far, too much money. So I had to overnight it, and it was built for that reason. Now, there's moments where you're gonna say, man, I don't know what else to design. Look around you. It's amazing how you could put a rock on a shirt and write the words, "Be this strong," and it's just a rock, and sell it. Get a picture of the ocean and put, "I want to be this calm." Something simple, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all ideas out there, right? And market it. Shoot a commercial on your phone. You don't need no big time. All these phones do it. You got CapCut where you can edit and all this stuff, right? Just be who you gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Let them doubt you. Let them talk about you, but keep your mind focused on the business. A lot of people are not gonna agree with what you're doing. It ain't for them to agree. It's for you to become an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? An entrepreneur. That's what you want to be. Once you get that done and you see what your thing could be, your next thing is your LLC. And that's going to really help you out long term. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep in mind, like, now you work for self. You want to start doing cups, You want to start like, yo, let me start learning how to make cups. Make you some cups, put it online. Never undervalue yourself. You know what you're worth. You know it took this much money to get these cups. It took this to gloss them. It took this much to do this, that, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It takes that much. Your hustle can't stop. Once your hustle stops, you stop. You know what I'm saying? And then start building clientele, build. And also, like, give your company a name that you can build other things under. What? You might want to start going into landscaping. Okay, whatever your company name is, like my company is Thug Mob Empire, right? But the empire is the key factor. So I can build everything underneath that one umbrella, right? So the Carter Podcast under that umbrella, the Envibe Clothing under that umbrella. You have to really go out here and hustle. You know what I'm saying? Rich people don't get rich by sitting still. They get rich because they take advantage of every scenario that comes their way. You want to really know what's popping right now? What's good, Leon? Penny stocks. Y'all need to get into penny stocks, yo. If you can afford $1, I'm in penny stocks. I took $1, put it in penny stocks. I made 70 back. I took the 70 out. I reinvested in $5 more. Understand, the game is to be sold and not told. Why you never buy a woman a watch? I'm not doing that today, bro. Like, you really trying to troll. First of all, let's be clear. When I have a woman, my woman is laced just like me. Shoes, watch, whatever. Psh, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on top of your game, you heard? And all I'm saying is, you do the best you can with what you can. Never go broke trying to keep up with somebody else. You feel me? Never do that. Like, you stay within your budget. You wanna do other stuff? Get you a lawnmower, get you a weed eater, start building your clientele. Hey, how much are they charging you to cut their grass? Oh, they charging $80 for front and back. I'll do it for 60. I'll do it for 60. You don't think they gonna take that $20? Like, oh, okay. You do a better job than them, they gonna put you on with somebody. Hey man, I got a yard dude that'll come and cut grass